Welcome to Homework Lib.
To solve this equation, we could start by squaring both sides to get rid of the square root on the right-hand side. And on the left-hand side, you can square that binomial by squaring the first term, multiplying and doubling the product of the two terms. So that would be a negative 6 times the square root of 3 minus 3p, and then squaring the second term, so it'd be plus 9. Now let's isolate this radical. A little cleanup here. 3 plus 9 is 12. And so we could say let's add 3p to both sides and subtract 12 to both sides. And now we've got negative 6 times the square root of 3 minus 3p equals 6p minus 10. Divide both sides by negative 6 to isolate the radical, and we've got the square root of 3 minus 3p equals negative p plus 10/6, which is 5/3. And then we're going to get rid of the square root by squaring both sides. So we get 3 minus 3p equals square. Multiply and double, so you get negative 10/3 p. And then square, you get 25/9. Now let's get this quadratic set equal to 0. We've got p squared. You're going to add 3p to both sides. In terms of third, that's 9p. So negative 10 plus 9 is negative 1/3 p. And then you're going to subtract 3, which is 9/3. And 25 minus 9 is 16/9. And then we could say this is, if we scale it by 9, 9p squared minus 3p plus 16. And we could complete the square with the version before, and maybe that's what I'll do, because I thought maybe this would be factorable, but it's not. And so we could complete the square by subtracting 16/9 back over. Complete the square, half of negative 1/3 is negative 1/6. Squared is positive 1/36. That will add to both sides. And that would be the same thing as 64/36. 16/9? Yeah, we got to multiply by 4, so 64/36. Okay. Adding would be negative 63/36 equals p minus 1/6 squared. And then we'll square root both sides. And add 1/6 over. And so the solutions would be 1/6 plus or minus the imaginary square root of 63, or you could write it as just 1 plus or minus I square root of 63 over 6. That's if you have to give the imaginary solutions, or you might be in a position that you can just say no real solution.